Today, we are going to take a look at how Cylance can protect you from becoming infected with Fireball. We will show you how to use CylancePROTECT with optics in audit-only mode to visualize and hunt for indicators of compromise. We will then show you how CylancePROTECT in auto-quarantine mode will prevent the infection from ever happening. First, let's examine some of the elements of Fireball, also known as ELEX. Most would refer to this as Adware. However, because of its persistent nature, as well as the installed browser hijacker, Fireball may be more malware than just relatively innocent adware. Fireball has claimed to have spread to over 250 million computers worldwide and is most commonly installed silently along with another application. The user would never know that this malware has been installed. It includes adware payloads such as QQ Browser, Amule, which is a P2P client, and many others. And it installs itself as a persistent service. Some of the common names of the services are WinArcher, Dbox, iThemes, and more. Users of CylancePROTECT have been protected against this malware. Now, as we begin to look at how Cylance can protect you from becoming a victim of Fireball, let's begin by taking a look at a specially configured system that has CylancePROTECT with optics installed. The important thing to note about this system is that CylancePROTECT policies are intentionally configured to be in audit-only mode and to not block or prevent. This allows us to use optics to visualize the changes to a system as the malware runs. We begin by copying the sample file to the desktop and executing. We can see that immediately a co.tmp file is created on the desktop. Within a few more seconds, we can see that there are more malicious files being placed on the hard drive. By entering the Cylance console, we can see on the dashboard that we have one new sample of malware that has registered itself as an auto run on our audit-only mode system. We can examine details about this event and see the system where this event occurred. We can drill down into the system and look at all of the other threat activities on that box. Now we can use Cylance Optics to search all of our other computers for other indicators of compromise. We simply start a new instaquery. Let's search for the bye-bye.dll file. Enter the name of the file, then select the target systems. Name our query so we can refer to it at a later time. Within a few seconds, the results are returned. In the results, we can quickly see that this is the only file that exists on any of the systems. Out of the 12 systems that we have, only one had this file on it. Now we can take action on this system, for example, lock down the device. Now, changing gears a bit, let's examine what Cylance would do in a normal situation when the policy is set to auto-quarantine. Once again, we copy the sample to the desktop just as we did before. We attempt to execute it, and we can see immediately that CylancePROTECT has determined that this file is malicious and will not allow it to execute. We do not get the telltale co.tmp file on the desktop, and the original sample isn't allowed to execute. As stated before, normally Fireball is delivered to your system embedded into another potentially harmless application installer. Even when delivered using that mechanism, CylancePROTECT's predictive pre-execution engine would have prevented the execution of the malware. Whether executed by another program, service, or even a user, CylancePROTECT would prevent the infection of your computer. CylancePROTECT with optics gives you unprecedented visibility into the attack and provides simply focused root cause analysis.